Hello students, I welcome you all again in your EVS class. Today again we are going to continue our chapter number 11 from here to there. Yes children, now look this picture carefully. It is from your textbook itself. You can see here very carefully. What else can you see over here? Yes children, what all can you see in this picture? See it very carefully. Very carefully children. See, you can see here it's an ambulance, right? Here it's a police van, and here this big one is what? What is it? Yes, it's a fire brigade. See what they're doing? It's a fire over there in this building, and they are trying to stop that fire with the water. Yes. In that picture, what things you can see children? There is a building has caught fire. The firemen are trying to put it off. That I already said. You can also see over there very carefully that the fireman is trying to put off the fire, and there are two fire trucks, a police van and a ambulance, right? Now tell me children, see this picture again carefully and tell me which vehicles you can see over here. Which vehicles you can see over here? Yes, one by one. Tell me children which vehicles you can see over here. Yes, this is, what is it? It is ambulance. Okay, then this is police van. Very good. Then the next one, those who are trying to stop the fire is what? It is, yes, fire brigade. One is here, another one is at the back of it. Two trucks are there, right? Yes. Yes children, we have seen here these vehicles are there. Earlier also we have learned about vehicles, but there are some vehicles, right, which we are using, which other are using. There are few vehicles children which are very special because they are used for special purposes. Let's see few of them. Okay, today we are going to discuss more about special vehicles which are used by special people for special work. As we have seen in our chapter in that picture, that there are a few special vehicles are there. That is, in this picture you carefully see that as there is a fire here, police van is also present. Here fire brigade is also present to stop the fire, and also ambulance is there. If anyone is get injured, that person has to be taken to hospital, right? So in this thing, this ambulance, can we or normal people can go from school to house, house to school for our regular basis, for going to market, for going to shopping? Can we take ambulance? No. Then can we take fire brigade truck for our for carrying our vegetables, for carrying our clothes, for carrying school children? No. Police van can be used for our regular use? No, we can't. Then for which purpose these things are used? Yes children? Yes, we are going to discuss all about it in our today's class. Let's see the first picture very carefully. Yes children, what they are doing? Yes, see, there is a big pipe in his hand, and here it's a fire. In this house there is a fire, and he is trying to stop it with the help of with the help of this pipe. and water. See it carefully. So this picture is about which vehicle, children? What is it? What is it? Can you tell? What is it? It's a fire brigade. Yes, which we have seen in the chapter, right? What is the work of fire brigade, children? We have seen in two pictures. What they are doing? Yes, they are trying to stop the fire. Fire brigade are used by firemen to go any place which has caught fire. They are there to go in any of the place where there is a fire. To stop that fire, they are carrying that truck. Along with it, they are carrying water, right? And also a big ladder. Why they are carrying the ladder, children? To climb up. If suppose it is near at the top of the building or somewhere else at the height, that time they have to use that ladder. Now see carefully the second picture. It's what? It's, yes children, what is it? What is it? It's a, right, it's a picture of ambulance. We have seen in that same picture, in our textbook picture also, we have seen that there is a ambulance image is there or picture is there. What is the work of ambulance, children? Tell me fast. Yes, ambulance is used to carry patient from one place to another. That means from home to hospital, or from back from hospital to house, right? Or from one hospital to another hospital also ambulance is used to carry the patient. Now see the third very important vehicle. Yes, you can see what it is. It is what? What it is written? It's a police van, right? What is the work of police van, children? Can you, I, your mother, your sister, my brother, my sister can move in police van from one place to another, or to go to cousin house? Can we carry police van? No. Then who can use it? Policeman. Very good. Policeman is used by policemen to move from one place to another. That means to carry, to catch thief, to catch robbers, or to move from one police station to another, or to move from there, from any of the criminal place or crime. If any crime is happening, to stop it, this police van is used by policeman. Okay. Then children, see this picture very carefully. Nowadays your mom is carrying vegetables or fruits from this kind of people, right? What is it? See, that person is having a precaution. He is wearing masks too. You can see. See it very carefully, right? What he is selling, see? Is selling fruits, vegetables, right? So what we call to him, or what we call to this vehicle, it's nothing but we can say it as fruit cart or vegetable cart, right? What is it? Why it is used, children? Vegetable cart is used for selling vegetables and other groceries. Even for other work also it can be used. Like if suppose someone is carrying rice, dal in less quantity, he can use, right? Even fruits also they can use. And nearby locality, now as we know there is coronavirus, it's spreading everywhere. It's spreading everywhere. It's spreading everywhere. So we are supposed to take precautions. So each and everyone is not going to market for bringing vegetables or whatever required things. So these persons are moving in locality so that people can buy it from the nearby place. They need not to go for market. Okay, to avoid crowd they can use this thing. Okay children, now see this next vehicle. I can understand you are missing your school a lot, By seeing this bus also you will think about your school bus, but we have to study right now in this way only. As we all know, environment is too worst, we have to go for this situation, we have to study from home only. Yes, even we miss you a lot, children. Yes, now see here, it's your nothing but your school bus, right? School bus is used for what, children? It is used to carry whom? You, me, others, whom? Mother, father? No, it carries children like you from school to home, from home to school. Okay. School bus used to carry students from home to school and vice versa. Vice versa means home to school, then again from school to home. Okay, in that form. Now see very carefully the next picture. Here you can see the picture of a tractor. What is the work going on, children? See that person, that farmer, he is doing all the farm activities and farm work with the help of tractor. You will say, think, ma'am, what is so important tractor? Why you are showing us tractor? It is so important for us. Yes, children, it is very important. Why? If tractor is not used, if farmer is not using it, they have to do more hard work, and then to cultivation won't be so much good, right? As to for us only, for cultivating more crops, farmer need tractor. They have to use it to do all other works or other activities of farm, right? Tractor is used for activities related to farming. Related to farming, different activities are used. If these activities are not done properly, children, there will be less cultivation of crops. That means what? Less crops will be there. As less crops will be there, we will get less food to eat. Then again we have to suffer for it, right? Yes, children, we have seen earlier many vehicles. Today we have seen important vehicles. Earlier we have seen different types or different modes of transport. Today we have seen different vehicles. Now children, tell me, what happens when many of the vehicles come to a place and there is lots of vehicles at a time on a road, makes what? Yes, children, what it makes? It makes traffic, right? Here see this picture very carefully. You can see it's totally jam over there, full traffic is there. Okay, it may happen because of any of the reason, but it is there that sometime it happens because of rain, sometime because of any accident, sometime because of someone's wrong way of driving the vehicle, right? All these things happen. Now children, tell me, during this time what happens? There is lots of noise. Yes, first one. Second, what is there? We all get late to go to our home or to our work, any of the place, wherever we are going, there we come to, there we go late or we come late. Whatever is there, we are late at that time, right? Here children, sometimes it happens that someone is not following the rules and regulation. That's why maybe he or she has get accident, or they are not following the rules and regulations of the roads, right? Even to make everything goes or runs smoothly, what is there, children, on the road? What we should follow? See this picture very carefully. Here see, everything is moving very smoothly, there is less rush. Why? Because of this. What is it? Yes, you all are right. It's nothing but signal. We have to follow the signal when it is said what, which color stands for what. Yes children, you have already done in class 1 and 2, I know that very well, but can you recall which color stands for what? Yes, red stands for good, stop. Yellow stands for look, that means you have to look on both the sides, and if there is green signal then only you can move. Okay, if there is green signal then only you can move, otherwise no. If red is there, if you are moving, then is sure either traffic havaldar will catch you, or there might be a cause or case that you may get accident. Okay, so you have to follow this. Red is for what, children? Stop. Yellow is to look, and green is to go. As we all are moving, as we know that we while walking on the road, we have to follow certain rules and regulation. Rules and regulation are there everywhere. When you come to school, there are few rules and regulation. When you're going to home, after getting inside your home, your mom makes some rules and regulation for your house. Similarly, there are some rules and regulation for the road. If we are following it, then we are safe. If we are not following, then there is a chances of getting injured. Let's see, being a child, what we can do, or what we supposed to do. Let's see few safety rules. Okay, safety rules on road. What we have to see, first topic is we have to know our signal, that we already know. Green is to go, red is to stop, and yellow is to slow down or look. Yes. Now children, see this picture carefully. You can see few things are going on. What is it? Let's see. See this child, he or she is trying to cross the road by running. She is very fast and she wants to run, right? This is not right. We should not do it. It is not right. We should not do it. Yes, we should do this one, cross the road only at zebra crossing. Then children, we should walk. Then children, we should walk from the sideway or from the footpath of the road. See, in this picture we can see 3 safety rules, right? And before crossing the zebra road or before going to road, we should look around on both the side, left and right, so that we don't get injured. Okay, let's see the rules and regulations. We have already seen here 3 rules, right? And also we have to follow, children, we have to follow traffic signals, right? Now see, second point. First we have seen about the traffic signals. Now second point, look to your right and then to the left to see if there are any approaching vehicle. That means we have to see if any coming vehicle is there or any vehicle is coming or not. By seeing to our both side, then only we should go to cross the road. Next children, we should not run on the road. That we have already seen in that picture. We should not run. Then we should, what we should do children? Then see, we should not run. Then we should not run. Then children, we should cross on zebra crossing, right? Crossing zebra crossing. Then children, while walking on the road, we should walk on the footpath or sidewalk. That means on the side of the road, from the side of the road we should walk, or we should walk on the footpath. Okay. Then children, see the next picture. This thing you should not do. See, few children are shouting aloud because they are quite happy to see their friends. They are very happy to see the other vehicles. But during this time, what they are doing? They are coming out from their windows. They are seeing outside. That is not good. That girl, see, this girl is keeping her hand outside. This boy and this girl face totally outside. These all habits are not at all good. We should not do this. Never stick hands outside the vehicle. Okay. Next children, this one see very carefully. See this girl, what she is doing. This activity is not at all good. See, she is listening some music and she is walking on the road. Although she is walking on the zebra crossing, but this is not good because a vehicle can come, it can move, it can give a horn to you. If you are not paying attention or if you are not listening, then there is again a chance of getting injured. So be careful when you are going on the road. You have to pay attention, you have to listen the vehicle sound, you have to listen the horn properly, then only cross. Okay, pay attention while going from the road. Listen to the horns properly or vehicle sound if anyone is giving. While crossing the railway tracks also, we should not cross railway tracks, we should come from the bridge. But suppose if you are coming, then too you have to listen the engines properly. Okay, see this one children, these kids are doing what? There is a traffic signal, there is a vehicles moving and they are playing on the, yes, they're playing on the road. So it is good or bad? We should do this or not? No, we should not do it. We should never play on the road. We should not play on the road. Understood children? These are few rules and regulations which you have to follow on the road. Okay. Can anyone recall all the 6 points? First one is signal. Good. First one is signal. We should follow signals. Then we should never run on road. We should cross on zebra crossing. We should walk on footpath or on the side of the road. Very good. Then next children, never look outside or put your hands outside of the windows, doors. Okay, we should not do this. We should not do this. Okay, then we should also listen very carefully whatever is going on the road, whatever horn or whatever vehicles music or sound is coming, we should listen it carefully. Okay, and last but not the least, we should not play on the road. Okay, so children, for today only this much. Revise this chapter, start studying right from now itself. Okay, listen to your parents and elders, stay healthy and safe at your home. Don't fail to have 1 glass of lukewarm milk before going to bed. Okay, as I already said in each of my class, in doubt clearing class also I mentioned this thing, so keep on doing these things. Okay, and also in your lunch time, don't fail to have at least 1 piece of lemon. Okay, stay healthy children.